Hey guys, Coach Benny, BigBenchas.com. Today I wanted to talk about dominating the takeout portion of the bench press. Now a lot of times people don't even think about the takeout portion of the bench as being anything, alright? We half-fast take the bar out ourselves, or we communicate with our spotter, but we don't really think about what's going on during the takeout of the bench. Now I think this is such an important phase of bench pressing, along with the setup and then actually what happens during the press. The takeout portion is just as huge as any of them, because what you do in your setup can easily be lost during that takeout if it's not executed properly. So I'm going to show you 4 real key things that you have to keep in mind when going over the takeout of the bench press. Alright guys, so let me set up for you here. Alright, so by now you already established your setup. Alright, we get our pinch and tuck, sliding back on the bench, getting our chest up in a good position. So it all starts really down low here, right on our feet, putting our feet in a position where we can push back hard. Alright, because we need to establish that leg drive in order to keep the tension here. Alright, if I lose the legs, I flatten out. You can see how my chest just flattens out. I always need to maintain tension. So first step, always making sure your feet are in a position you want them to be in. They're sturdy to the ground. You aren't going anywhere. Alright, and that includes setting that tension. Alright, you always want to set that tension and maintain it. Alright, step number 2 is using that leg drive while taking the bar out to drive the chest up. That's when the bar's coming out, that's when you want to drive back aggressively and really start creating that leg drive. You can't wait until the bar is in position, and you definitely can't wait until you're ready to press off the chest, right? You need to be setting that right as that bar's coming out, you're driving your chest up to meet it, okay? So we've covered those 2 things, all lower body orientated. Now, what's going to actually happen during the takeout process? The first thing you need to worry about, guys, is establishing lockout. Alright? Because obviously I'm going to need a little bit of help to get out of this rack, and I'm going to have to come up a little bit in order to establish a good lockout. Last thing we want to do is take that bar out and have soft elbows like so. Alright? We're putting tension in places we don't want it. Alright? So the first thing, make sure you establish a strong lock. Okay? So I take it out. First thing, establishing that lockout. So if I had someone helping me out, right, he has to make sure that he's put me in a position I can get my elbows locked underneath that bar, right? I'm driving my chest up to the bar. And then the 4th and final portion is letting my shoulders sink into that pad. All right? So to recap for you, set your feet, push back, set your tension, establish that lock, right? We're driving our chest up to meet the bar. And I'm letting my shoulders sink down into the pad. So I'm straight arms, I'm locked out, but my shoulders are sinking down. See how I'm kind of closing off my armpits more? I'm driving my lats down, pulling my shoulder blades down to my butt. All right? All that is happening during the takeout phase of the bench. And if you miss out on any of those little things, it's going to set you up in a poor spot to really execute the press. So you can see how setup, first and foremost, the most important thing, we covered that a lot. Takeout, just as important. Because you can see, just by losing tension in my leg drive, everything's lost. So imagine I stop driving my legs when I'm taking that bar out. Everything's collapsing, all right? And in turn, I'm not going to be able to regain that in time to hit a good, solid press. All right, so check out your takeout process, guys. If you're just getting on the bench, what I call Brett Favre'ing it, just gunslinging, then you're missing out. All right, make that takeout process something super smooth. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out via email. Be happy to help you out. Because you know me, Coach Ben, and you can find me on a bench.